Good evening, USFFL. We are up for our second game tonight as we open the divisional round of the USFFL playoffs. Tonight we have the San Francisco 49ers, a 5-seeded team, now 14-4 after a 40-21 win in the wild card round. They're on the road. They'll be taking on the Dallas Cowboys, your number 2 seed, with a 16-2 record after a 41-0 shutout in their wild card game. That's the Niners against the Cowboys. It is Bruce Mogg against our defending league champion, Rich Pierce, and it's coming up right now. All right, let's get that game pulled up here real quick. Looks like it's getting us in. Let's get me off the screen. And you should be good to go. Looks like we're on the second play from scrimmage. So we had the defense, San Francisco, decline an offensive penalty to set up a 3rd and 13 for Dallas. Give me a second while I check real quick here and make sure the broadcast is working all right. Dak Prescott out of the shotgun for the Cowboys. 2 tight ends set. Nickel here by the Niners. Screen pass left side. Going to the tailback, Rico Dowdle. Dak sets him up nicely with a yak opportunity. Dowdle pretty good on yak, but not pretty good with the dice. Just a 1-yard gain. 4th down and 12. And Dallas on the opening possession of this game, punting very quickly. That echo says I'm connected fine. We've got a decent punt, but a nice return, 19 yards. 63-yard punt there by Brian Anger. Ray McLeod with a 19-yard return. Both of those players mentioned rolled snake eyes for their result. And with that, the San Francisco 49ers will begin their first possession of this divisional battle. 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Blocking back set off tackle on 1st down. It's going to be Christian McCaffrey. And a big run on the defensive card right into the secondary and finally tackled by Stephon Gilmore, but not until a 33-yard gain. Across midfield immediately are the 49ers. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 34. Inside run again, Christian McCaffrey. This time, nothing doing. Tackle on the play, Damone Clark. McCaffrey had his wrong column again, but hit the dreaded 5. 2nd and 10. They'll stay in a blocking back set. Safety up close, showing blitz here for Dallas. Off tackle right side, Christian McCaffrey again. He's busy early, and he's got good yardage and a 1st down. Inside the 20 and brought down at the 19. Once again, it's Damone Clark on the tackle. But they're into the red zone. Niners, 1st and 10 at the 19. Flat pass going to Debo, and he is brought down quickly behind the line of scrimmage. J-Ron Curse, -4 on the defensive one-man column. 2nd and 14. Back at the 23 now. Safety up close, showing blitz. Back to pass. Brock Purdy looks short. That one's going to Ayuk. He's got it. A catch and a 1st down, but a penalty, and that's on the offense. Wipe it off. That 1st down pass. It becomes 2nd and 24. San Fran now back at the 33. Field goal range for them goes out to the 40 at a 2 through 7, 11, and 12. This long yardage situation, they're going to stay in a blocking back set. Defense looks past, but we've got a pitch out. McCaffrey, yet again, going left side to the defensive car we go, and he's brought down right away. Dallas defense gets him. They are average against the run, but came through right there. 3rd down and 24. Not much variable risk here unless you get, say, a 7-yard sack. 3rd and 24. Blocking back set. Off tackle draw. They're going to try and run it. McCaffrey on wrong, naturally. On his card, he goes, gets a short gain. He's 24 yards away. A 17-yard run will set up a 4th and 7 at the 16. Much better yardage. McCaffrey, 5 runs on that opening drive for Niners. 33-yard field goal is up, and it is right through. Jake Moody drills it, and it's an early 3-0 lead for San Francisco. Short kickoff that follows is at the 9-yard line, and then a good return by Cavante Turpin and the Dallas Cowboys. All the way out to the 44 to start their second drive. They trail 3-0. Cowboys are coached by Bruce Mogg. And the defending champions helm the Niners tonight, as we mentioned earlier. That's Rich Pierce. Bruce on offense. He's got Rico Dowdle as the back. In a 2 tight end set here. Dak is back to pass. He looks short. Got his man, Luke Schoonmaker, the tight end. And Schoonmaker had a nice 15-yard pickup on Dak's card, short pass right. Both of these quarterbacks have great short pass cards. Cowboys into San Fran territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. There was an injury on the play. It's to Rico Dowdle. Tony Pollard is now in the game. Pollard's actually carded as the starter, but 252 carries. He should have plenty of carries here. 1st and 10 run to him. Off tackle, right side. -2 on the play. Fred Warner grabs him and throws him down behind the line of scrimmage. Credit goes to the defensive coach, Rich Pierce, on the defensive call of run. 2nd and 12. Pollard, the tailback in a 2 tight end set for Dallas. Off tackle run again. Left side. This time it's on wrong, but he goes to the defensive card at just 1 yard there. A penalty, however, and it's personal foul against the defense. So Dallas now down to the San Fran 27 on that penalty. And the defense was making a stop there. A little too aggressively, I guess you'd say. Back to pass on 1st down, looking short. He's got Schoonmaker again. Prescott to Schoonmaker. For the second time on this drive, 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Dallas now into the red zone. Safety up close, showing blitz for the Niners. Out of the 4-3. Pollard with a single setback. Dak Prescott back. Quick slant over the middle to his tight end, Jake Ferguson. Empty zone. A +4 on the yak. Set up nicely, but bad roll for the receiver. Dak started it with a +4. It ends up being a 3-yard reception, setting up a 2nd and 7 at the San Fran 14. Safety showing blitz again. Niners rated good against the pass, good to excellent against the run. Here's a flat pass now. Left side, Jake Ferguson to the defensive car we go. Linebacker is able to make the play, but a penalty. San Fran once again, a personal foul. So the Niners getting a little out of control here on defense and making it easy for the Cowboys as they've moved down the field with a couple of those penalties. It's now 1st and goal at the 7. Now in a blocking back set, Dallas. Under 7 minutes here in the first quarter remaining on the clock. Still waiting on the play call from Coach Bruce Mogg, and here it is. They're keying on the running back defensively, but Bruce Mogg's throwing. Back to pass. Dak to the end zone. Jake Ferguson, and no good, incomplete. Dak Prescott, one of the better short pass wrong cards you're going to see. Rolled his interception split roll. Only a snake eyes was going to be a pick, but second and goal on the 7 as the dice bail out the San Fran defense on that one. Pollard behind Luepke, the blocking back. Niner safety creeps up to the line of scrimmage. He's showing blitz. And we have a run. Pollard up the middle. He's keyed effectively and on his own card. He's going to lose a yard. And worse yet, Dallas is going to be flagged for holding offensively. So you can have a third and goal at the 8, and that's what he's going to do. He declines the penalty, and the San Fran defense is going to take third and goal at the 8 rather than second and goal at the 18. You can make your own judgment about that. I'm not sure. I think I'd take the 18, but I don't think I can argue either call's wrong. So third and goal at the 8 now. Prescott in the shotgun. 2 tight ends set. He's got Pollard to his left. 4-2-5 shown here, while inside the 10-yard line by the Niners. Safety also showing blitz. Waiting on that third down play call, and there it is. Back to pass, Dak Prescott. Looking short, going to his tailback. Let's see if he can avoid the blitz. He cannot. Brought down on the blitz. Sack on the play, and I wonder if that's going to be defensive end. It is indeed Nick Bosa. One of the things I noticed in scouting, Bosa is being blocked by the worst lineman Dallas has. That's about the only place you're vulnerable for the most part, but boy, he is wide open if he can get through. That'll force a field goal attempt. Brandon Aubrey very easily puts through the short field goal, and Dallas has tied this game 3-3. Nick Bosa, star-rated blitzer, is offset across the line by a 3-rated pass blocker. So tie ball game now, 5:24 to go, first quarter. Niners have the ball now at their own 25. Back to pass. Purdy, quick setup over the middle, button hook to McCaffrey, and nothing doing, incomplete. Purdy set him up nicely for the yak, and bad roll for McCaffrey. It's 2nd and 10. Dallas coming off a 41-0 thumping 1 week ago against the Falcons. Back to pass, looking deep, going to Brandon Ayuk, but he's going to be forced to run with it instead. Around the left side he goes, and he's got first down yardage and tackled at the 40-yard line. Gain of 15 on the play for Brock Purdy. So a nice run for a new set of downs. Here's an off tackle. Christian McCaffrey, and he's brought down quickly. Osa Odigbosa on the tackle there. Second down and 10. The Dallas safety up close showing blitz now. I believe that's Malik Hooker. Here's an off tackle run. Deebo Samuel out of the backfield, and he beats the defensive tackle for a 6-yard gain. And that'll set up a 3rd down and 4. Back-to-back plays where the white die beat the same defensive tackle, Osa Odigbosa. I'm sorry, correction. One, it did beat him, and the other one, it did not. I stand corrected. It's 3rd and 4. Definitely called his number twice. 3rd down and 4 off tackle. Christian McCaffrey, they key him, but he beats the man anyway, and he has got a first down. Needed 4, got 5. Keyed him, but it got to the defensive card, and even with a linebacker in zone, got a +5 on a 7. Again, Dallas's run defense is average. It's 1st and 10 now in Dallas territory at the 49-yard line. Game still tied 3 apiece. Here's a first down run right at the middle. Christian McCaffrey gets his wrong column. That's bad news for the Dallas defense. First down run inside the 40. There's a penalty on the field. Let's see who that's against and bring them back, as San Francisco is flagged for holding. So a short gain taken away there from Christian McCaffrey on the 4th penalty of the game for San Francisco for 42 penalty yards. Dallas still clean with the yellow laundry. 1st and 20 now. Pitch out into a pass defense. McCaffrey going for the edge, and he's got 5 yards. Got it on his wrong column. 2nd and 15. Niners stay in a base run set. They're one of the top running teams in the league. They were top 5 all season in that category. Dallas on 2nd and 15 looks run, but we've got a pass. Flat, right side. This one's going to Deebo Samuel. And Purdy puts it into the receiver, and Samuel's got it, and he's got his long gain from the San Francisco 46. He is going with it. I didn't see the yardage. Let's see what happens here. There's a fumble at the end of this waiting, too. He catches that, and he's taking that to inside the 25 where he coughs it up, and San Fran is able to recover the fumble. So Deebo Samuel got a short end on that long gain and fumbled the ball, but fortunately his own team recovers it. San Fran moves the sticks down to the Dallas 24. 1st and 10, button hook over the middle to McCaffrey, and he's got it, just a 4-yard gain. As Damone Clark of Dallas already with his 6th tackle in the first quarter. That's your middle linebacker that's staring across a very busy Christian McCaffrey. Back to pass, Purdy, and he's brought down. Sack on the play. Malik Hooker on the safety blitz. Big sack for Big D. Home crowd loves that one, and now it's 3rd and 15. Just when it looks like San Fran's ready to march into the end zone, they've got a long 3rd and 15 at the Dallas 29. And San Fran stays in a base run set. Blocking back, McCaffrey, the tailback. He's got the dynamic fullback Juszczyk in front of him. Dallas showing a nickel defense, and the safeties blitzing. Got to think they're going to be passing into that. Got a little room to spare as far as your kicker if you got a sack. At the same time, such a dynamic weapon in McCaffrey. Back to pass. Purdy, he's looking short. This one's going to Deebo Samuel. And Purdy is flushed. He's forced to dump it off. This one's going to Juszczyk, the fullback we just mentioned. And we've got a yak opportunity for Kyle, and that's going to be a 9-yard pickup. Not enough for a first down. Makes it 4th and 8 at the 22. And Jake Moody is setting up now for a 39-yard field goal attempt. And that's going to be up and good on a 2 through 10. He rolls a 7 as San Fran has gone ahead 6-3 on the final play of the first quarter. We're ahead to the second quarter here. Divisional round playoffs in the NFC. San Fran now up on the road in Dallas 6-3. Dallas begins now at their own 25. Short pass. Peyton Hillebrand's got it. And a quick first down for the Cowboys. They're out to the 35. San Fran has outgained Dallas in this game, 124-28. Dallas has 28 yards of offense and yet 5 first downs. There were some penalties there. Back to pass. Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Penalty on the play, and we've got a holding against the offense. So 1st and 20. We also have an injury. Tyler Biads, that's going to be offensive lineman, the center, 5'5" on run and pass block. In comes a 0 and a 2. So that's a pretty big injury in this game. First and 20, 2 tight end offense now for the Cowboys. Niners will be a little safe in the nickel. Off tackle left side, Pollard. And he's going to get a good gain there of 8 yards. Tackle Tyron Smith springs him. Second and 12. And another injury. This one's to Clelin Ferrell. Across the San Francisco front, that's going to be their defensive right end 4, blitz 5, Clelin Ferrell. He'll be replaced by a 0, the blitz 9. Probably not a big complaint there. Now second and 12, 2 tight end offense. Tony Pollard, your tailback. San Francisco safety Tayshaun Gibson showing blitz again. Dak, a quick pass over the middle to CeeDee Lamb, and he's got it. And good for an 8-yard gain. Setting up a 3rd and 4. Interesting play call there. The look-in zone was empty. And that hit the 0 man, but they did double team CeeDee Lamb, but the linebacker can't move in the zone. So he had his mind on CeeDee Lamb correctly, but Dak was targeting an empty zone, and that sets up a 3rd and 4. 2 tight end set again. Dallas is 0 for 2 on 3rd down so far today. Back to pass, looking short to his tight end Schoonmaker, and it's incomplete. Caught the defense guessing run, but unfortunately went to the defensive card. And the defender, defensively, Dre Greenlaw, good enough to stand up to that 5 on the white die in coverage. Nice play. 4th and 4 now, and the Cowboys will punt from their own 41 and choose a coffin corner punt. Interesting choice. Out of bounds it goes at the 16. So pretty good choice in the final analysis. Good punter, I see. And so San Francisco will now take over from their own 16. They're up 6-3. We've got 12:36 to go, second quarter. First down screen, Christian McCaffrey, and he's got it for 6 yards on the left side there. His second catch, 2nd down and 4. These two teams as strong as any team in either conference all year long. Here's a look-in pass on 2nd and 4 and a 3-yard catch, but a penalty. Dallas was across the line of scrimmage. They'll mark off that 5 yards. 1st and 10, San Fran now from their 27. The Dallas safety comes up close, showing blitz. Back to pass, Purdy. Looking short he is, and he's got his tight end, Kittle. 1st down yardage out across the 40 to the 43. Pickup of 16 on the play. Brock Purdy 6 of 7 so far in the game. And he's back to pass again. Looking short. This time he's targeting Brandon Ayuk, and that pass is going to be incomplete and almost intercepted. Purdy hit the defensive split roll interception in the 3-man column. 2nd and 10. Now in a blocking back set. Here's a run right up the middle to Christian McCaffrey, and he's ahead for 6 yards. Dallas was offside, so they'll take the penalty instead, save the down. That makes it 2nd down and 5. San Fran from their 48. McCaffrey, 8 carries, 75 yards already. Still more than 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Malik Hooker comes up toward the line of scrimmage, showing blitz again. Here's a pitch out left side. McCaffrey around the edge, and he's got a 1st down. Gain of 6 yards. Defensive end, Micah Parsons, pretty good on that right end. But a 6 on the white die, good enough to beat him and spring McCaffrey for the 1st down. San Fran now in Dallas territory at the 46. Micah Parsons is a 12-star 12, but he's matched up across the all-pro tackle. There's a short pass. First down. Purdy hits George Kittle for the second time. Gain of 14. San Francisco now down to the Dallas 32. Trent Williams, the aforementioned tackle, who's across Micah Parsons all day. There's a first down flat pass right side. This is going to Debo. He's got it. First down yardage down the right sideline and tackled at the 16-yard line after a gain of 16. So into the red zone goes San Francisco. Safety is up close now, showing blitz. Flat pass, and that's going to be caught and a 9-yard gain. McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line. Both teams have had one trip into the opposing red zone. Both teams have come out with a field goal. And on 2nd and 1, here's an off tackle. Jordan Mason now. He's got good yardage and almost got to the goal line. Finally brought down at the 2. It's 1st and goal there for San Fran. I expect we'll see a full house formation. And we do indeed. San Fran looking to extend to a 2-score lead if they can cross the goal line here. 1st and goal at the 2. Dallas safety up close, shows blitz. Here's an off-tackle run, Jordan Mason, and he's going to get it. First down, or I'm so sorry, touchdown for Jordan Mason, as San Fran is going to extend to a 10-point lead if they can get this extra point. Jake Moody is up, and it's through. And with just over 8 minutes to go before halftime, San Francisco now leads by 10 points on the road in Dallas, 13-3. Dallas will begin now at their own 25-yard line. They've now been outgained 198-44. It could be a lot worse. There's a short pass and incomplete. Prescott could not hit his tight end, Schoonmaker. 2nd and 10. It's only a 10-point deficit. But in many ways, it's kind of been all San Francisco so far. Prescott back to pass. He's looking deep. Man in zone. Going to Brandon Cooks, but he forced a scramble around the edge, and he's got good yardage. Gain of 7. Brought down by Dre Greenlaw. And it's 3rd down and 3. Dallas still hasn't got a 3rd down conversion yet. Got it this time. Short pass. Prescott hit his tight end, Jake Ferguson, across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Another set of downs. Prescott back to pass again. Short. He's got Brandon Cooks. That's another first down. But penalty on the play is against Dallas, holding. That'll back him up. 1st and 20. Now both teams with 4 penalties in the game. Dallas now in a 2 tight end set. Prescott back to pass, looking deep. He's targeting Brandon Cooks, and that pass is picked off. Intercepted at the 36-yard line by San Francisco. Here comes the return, and he's got 8 yards across the 40 to the San Fran 44. Tayshaun Gibson, the safety, picks it off. Game's first turnover. And already at 13-3, San Fran begins from their own 44. Pitch out left side, Christian McCaffrey, and he's brought down by Micah Parsons, 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Big play for Big D, exactly when they needed it. Clock now winding under 6 minutes. Back to pass on 2nd and 17. Purdy looking deep, nobody in the zone, and incomplete. He got the 0-man column opportunity he wanted, as Malik Hooker was out of position, but hit an empty spot on the defensive card. 2nd and 22 now. Oh, because there was a mandatory penalty, 5 yards. I'm sorry. So 2nd and 17 became 2nd and 22. He's back to pass, short. He's got Kittle again. Kittle's heating up now, 3 catches, 44 yards. San Francisco now out to the 46-yard line. It's 3rd down and 8. Still in a base run, blocking back set. Cowboys sitting in the nickel. Purdy back to pass. On 3rd down, he's looking short and brought down. Sack. It's Micah Parsons again. Fourth and 15. And San Fran's going to punt it away with just over 5 minutes left on the first half clock. 50-yard boot. Dallas gets it at the 11, and fair caught there by Cavante Turpin. 4:48 to go before halftime. Dallas down 10 with the ball at their own 11. Boys begin in a 2 tight end set. Prescott back to pass. He's looking short. He's going for his main man, CeeDee Lamb, but brought down. Sack on the play. That is a loss on the play. Nick Bosa gets in again. His 2nd sack. 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 on the 6. Trailing by 10. How gutsy do you want to be? You're pretty vulnerable to Bosa. Back to pass. Short and no good, incomplete. Prescott avoids the blitz. But found a soft spot on his card, and it's 3rd and 15, Dallas at their own 6. Both Prescott and Purdy had amazing years at quarterback for these two teams in USFFL action. 3rd and 15, we've got a screen right side. We're going to the tailback Pollard. He needs 15 yards. And he's got a yak opportunity set up nicely by Prescott and a pretty good roll, but not quite enough. 12 yards on the hookup. Makes it a 4th and 3 out at the 18-yard line. Bring on Brian Anger. Dallas is going to punt from there. 3:18 left on the first half clock. And a 53-yard boot. It's going to bounce a little bit further from there. It's a 58-yard net. You'll take that. Back to the San Fran 24. And Coach Rich Pears will bring out the offense again. Right in that spot. 3 minutes exact to go. Flat pass. Right side to Deebo Samuel, and he's got 10 yards. 6 on the white die took us to the 0-man column. And Samuel made good on that with his 4th catch. Purdy now 11 of 13 passing for 122. Now from the 34-yard line, here's a 1st down run off tackle. And McCaffrey on his own card has got that 5 that no one likes to see. That's no gain. Jonathan Hankins on the tackle. 2nd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Safety Malik Hooker creeps up close to the line of scrimmage. He's showing blitz. He drops back in coverage. He's doubling Kittle, but we're going to him anyway. And sack on the play. Brock Purdy held it too long, and he's brought down by Osa Odigizua. Dallas takes their first time out, which I think is a mistake because we also hit the 2-minute warning. It's okay. We've all done that. As Bruce says, oops. 3rd down and 14 now for San Francisco after a sack by the interior tackle. We're at the 2-minute warning. San Fran's up by 10. They're still out of their blocking back set. Dallas D's in a nickel. Here's a screen right side. It's going to the tailback, McCaffrey. He's doubled by Malik Hooker, and it's intercepted by Dallas. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Great call by the defensive coach, Bruce Mogg. Picks it off at the San Fran 35. Here comes the return by Hooker inside the 10 and all the way. Touchdown. Pick 6 for Dallas. New ball game. Perfect call on third down by Bruce Mogg. And Dallas is right back in at extra point by Brandon Aubrey. Is good. And on the first play inside the 2-minute warning, pay dirt for the Cowboys. Touchback on the ensuing kickoff. And with 1:52 left on the first half clock, the Niners will now begin from their own 25. Out of a blocking back set. First down pitch out, of course. Christian McCaffrey, left side, and he's going to lose a yard. Penalty on the play, though, and Dallas was offside, so that'll save the clock for the Niners and give them the 5 yards. Saves the down 2. 1st and 5. Malik Hooker up close, showing blitz again. Coming off his big pick 6. Here's a pitch out right side. Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey on his own card. Nothing doing. Boy, after hitting the 5 a little bit ago, he got an 11 roll, which is a 0. Right between a 23 and a 51. 2nd down and 5. Both teams let the clock run down. It's at 1:15 and counting. San Fran at their own 30. Blocking back set. Here's a flat pass. Right side. 2-man in zone. Great call. That's picked off again by Dallas. Picked off at the 32. It's Malik Hooker for a 2nd time. Malik Hooker is on fire, and he's going nowhere on this return as he is brought down right away. But another pick as Purdy is being clowned right now by Malik Hooker and getting Dallas back in this game. 1st and 10 at the San Fran 32-yard line. 1:07 left in the first half. Dallas trails by 3. First down run off tackle, left side. That's Tony Pollard, and he's got 3 yards. 2nd down and 7, 45 seconds left in the first half. Both teams let the clock run there. Interesting choice. At the 29-yard line, 2 tight end set now. Dallas still with 2 timeouts. There's a pitch out left side. Pollard around the edge and brought down quickly. He did manage to get out of bounds. Pushed out by Tayshaun Gibson. There's an injury on the play. It's to Dre Greenlaw. Niners now have 3 people out in this game. All of them will be available next week if they advance. 3rd down and 8 now for Dallas at the San Fran 30. Dallas has one of the ultimate weapons at place kicker. There is no risk here that a sack would put him out of range. It'll be a 2 through 10 opportunity, so he's free to use that short pass. Excellent card of Prescott and try to convert here. 37 seconds to go. He still has 2 timeouts. Nickel defense here, San Francisco. He's going to run for it, though. Pitch out. Tony Pollard, left side on his own card. He's going to get 5 yards. He does not get out of bounds. Let's see what they do with the clock. It's 4th and 3 at the San Fran 25-yard line. So it would be a 42-yard field goal attempt if that's what he wants to do. That would be a 2 through 10. Pretty conservative call there by Coach Bruce Mogg. I don't know how he would feel about this characterization, but I think I've known him to be kind of conservative sometimes. 8 seconds left is where that clock sets. Aubrey sets up for the field goal. It's up and it's good as Dallas has tied this ball game with 1 second left in the first half on the strength of a couple of picks from Malik Hooker. Onside kick by Dallas will run out the first half. 13-13 is your halftime score in this NFC divisional playoff. San Fran will get the ball first to start the second half. We are underway. They have the opening possession. San Fran outgained Dallas 204-76 in the first half. 2 big interceptions. Niners blocking back set. Here's an off-tackle run. McCaffrey, left side. Defense looking pass. To the defensive car we go, and a nice block there. Kyle Juszczyk springs a 7-yard run for McCaffrey, 2nd down and 3. Here's a run right up the middle. Dead ball foul, though. Ref's been busy. As the Zebras mark off a 5-yard penalty for the offense, 2nd and 8, San Francisco. Right back to the run. Off tackle. McCaffrey on his card on wrong, and he's got 5. 3rd down and 3 now for Frisco. McCaffrey's got 14 carries, 86 yards. But it feels like it could be a lot worse. He did have that 33-yarder. Problem for Dallas is a bad day for McCaffrey is like a great day for most running backs. So big 3rd and 3 here for San Fran. Crash keying on the running back, but back to pass is Purdy. Short. He's got his tight end again, and a 1st down for Kittle. San Fran now out to the 42-yard line. There's a 1st down pass, short to Brandon Ayuk. He's got it, and he beats his man. He's up the sideline, down the left sideline, inside the 30, and finally tackled at the 28. Ayuk hits the long gain, short pass, 3 men. But a bad roll from there. He ends up with a 30-yard gain as the Niners are now at the Dallas 28-yard line. Purdy back to pass again, looking short. This one's going for Brandon Ayuk again, and no good this time. A fail in the 3-man column on the defensive card, 2nd and 10. Malik Hooker, very busy still. Up close, showing blitz. Here's a quick slant over the middle to the tight end, Kittle, and a yak opportunity for him. Kittle's pretty good with those dice, but they're going to fail him here. He is incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Kittle's got the A-rated yak. With the worst roll possible. 3rd and 10 at the Dallas 28. San Fran's in field goal range, but from right here, just a 2 through 7, 11 and 12. So there's certainly some risk if they don't get inside that 21. Walking back set for Frisco. Nickel defense from the Cowboys here. Malik Hooker creeps closer to the line of scrimmage. Purdy back to pass. Scans the field. He is looking short, going right back to Brandon Ayuk. He's got the catch and the 1st down inside the 20, inside the 15, and tackled at the 14. Stephon Gilmore brought him down, his 6th tackle, but the Niners now into the red zone again, 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Flat pass, left side, and no good, incomplete. Caught the defense keying on the running back McCaffrey, but defense took him to a bad result on the defensive card. 2nd and 10. Niners have a touchdown and a field goal and 2 trips into the red zone so far. Flat pass left side again, right back to Deebo Samuel. And this time it's incomplete as he cannot beat the linebacker. I thought he was going to get it. But linebacker Marquise Bell made the stop. Broke it up. 3rd and 10 now. Niners at the 14-yard line of Dallas. They'll stay, as they have most of the game, in their base run set. Nickel sets up here defensively for the Cowboys. Showing blitz still on 3rd down. Malik Hooker's up there. Let's see if he drops into coverage to double the receiver again. He's had some Good fortune so far doing that. He does indeed to double McCaffrey, but it's a short pass to Brandon Ayuk and incomplete in the 4-man column. A good thing he had 4 men back there, or that'd have been another long gain result. 4th and 10, though, and a 31-yard field goal is up and good from Jake Moody. 10:30 mark of the third quarter. San Fran is back out in front, 16-13. Dallas begins at the 25. They'll open in a 2 tight end set. Use their tight ends as much as anybody in the league, I think. They'll begin with a pitch out left side. Tony Pollard, and he's going to lose a yard. Credit goes to Coach Pierce, sniffing out a run call there. Brought down by the San Fran safety, his 3rd tackle. Gibson, 2nd and 11. Right back to the run, off tackle, Pollard, but he goes to the defensive card with a man in zone, and that's -2. Credit goes to Coach Pierce for stuffing the correct zone with his free safety blitz. As Gibson makes the tackle on consecutive plays, it's 3rd and 13 now for Dallas. They're at their 22. Prescott now is back in the shotgun. Here's a screen left side in the tailback Pollard. Man is home, and that pass is incomplete. Flirting with the pick. Rolled an 11. Double sixes would have been a pick. 4th down and 13. And from their 22, Dallas is going to punt it right back. 53-yard boot fielded at the 25-yard line. Ray McLeod, a nice return out to the 38. 13 yards, and San Fran will begin right there. 9 minutes to go, third quarter. San Fran up 16-13. Here's a first down run. Off tackle from McCaffrey. And McCaffrey's got a good roll on the defensive card. 15-yard pickup. Taking full advantage of an average run defense. Getting a split 2 through 9 for that 15. Dallas out to their 47. I'm sorry, San Fran across midfield at the Dallas 47. McCaffrey now over 100 yards, and they're right back to him off tackle, but nothing doing. Damone Clark, who had 7 tackles in the first quarter, just got his 8th tackle. As McCaffrey hit the 5 on his card, 2nd and 10. McCaffrey out, Deebo Samuel in at tailback now in a 2 tight end set. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Green Bay at Seattle. Off tackle run, and Deebo's got 6 yards on the left side, brought down by Malik Hooker. 3rd down and 4. At the Dallas 41. 40-yard line is the fringe of that field goal range at a 2 through 7, 11 and 12. So he'll run it. Inside run McCaffrey, but it was telegraphed. They keyed him and got him. Good call, Bruce Mogg defensively. Another one of those sets it up as a 4th and 5 at the Dallas 42. And he may have to go for it. Yep, you would need a +2 on that variable to get into range. And then it's still just 2 through 7, 11 and 12. The odds say to the Coach Pierce, I'm going for it. And he is 4th and 5 at the Dallas 42. Blocking back set as always. McCaffrey behind Juszczyk in the backfield. Cowboys are going to sit in a 4-3. Malik Hooker staying back in coverage for a change. High leverage play here, 4th down opportunity. Niners need 5 yards to extend the drive. Back to pass Purdy. He's looking short, looking for his main man, Kittle, and this time he cannot get him. Incomplete on Purdy's card. That'll terminate the drive. Dallas takes over. 1st and 10 now at their own 42. So Bruce Mogg gets his defense off the field, and he's on offense now. Off tackle run right side. Tony Pollard, and he's going to lose a couple. Defense was guessing pass, but found a zone with a linebacker in it. Again, San Fran good to excellent against the run. It's 2nd and 12. Gibson showing blitz defensively here out of the safety position. Here's a run up the middle, and Pollard has got 3. Tony Pollard having a rough game running the ball. 11 carries, 11 yards. Third and 9 now for Dallas. 2 tight end set. Prescott out of the shotgun. Niners showing nickel. Back to pass. Looking short. Goes to his tight end. And no good, incomplete. 4th down. Dallas from their own 43. And on 4th and 9, Brian Anger is going to have to punt it back to San Francisco. 57-yard punt. There is a penalty. Offsides against the Niners, so that will give Dallas a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down. 4th and 4, Dallas at their own 48. Coach Bruce Mogg has decided to go for it. Same coach I called conservative potentially earlier in the game. He's going to make a move here. 4th and 4. He's got it at his own 48-yard line at the 4.5-minute mark of the third quarter. San Fran's up by a field goal. Dallas coming out with 2 tight ends. Pollard, the tailback. Prescott under center. There's no way you're going to run it here, right? Not into that good to excellent run D. That's what I would be guessing. Back to pass. Prescott looks short, goes for Schoonmaker, and he's got his man. 1st down, Dallas. At the San Francisco 40-yard line, gain of 12. Dallas converts that 4th down. And Prescott's back to pass again. New set of downs, short to his tight end Ferguson, and that one's a 1st down. Gain of 11, 1st and 10 at the San Fran 29. Boy, Dallas has been outgained 290 to 97 yards with under 4 minutes to go third quarter, and they're about to tie this game up potentially or take the lead. Short, right back to his tight end, Schoonmaker. 1st down, a 15-yard gain as he beats Charvarius Ward with a 5 on the white die. First and 10 at the 14 for Dallas. They're down by 3. Safety is showing blitz. Here's a flat pass going to Ferguson. He's got the catch. He's inside the 10 and brought down at the 7-yard line. Gain of 7. And it makes it 2nd down and 3 at the San Francisco 7. Run blocking for Dallas across that line from right tackle across 4-6, 5-6-5. They got some hogs up front. And on 2nd and 3 from the 7, Pollard is a single setback. They pitch it to him. Left side, he was keyed. Gets it on his card, and he's got 1 yard. That was on the right column because I think a linebacker wasn't in the end run spot. And it makes it 4th and 1, I believe. Wait, is there a penalty? Why are we stopped? Did we freeze? What am I looking at here? So I've misread something because it's 3rd and 2. So it must have been 2nd and 3. My apologies. So it is 3rd down and 2 now for Dallas at the 6-yard line. 2 tight end set. Safety showing blitz out of a 4-2-5. Defense looks past, pitch out, right side. Pollard going to try to get it on the ground. He beat the defensive end? He cannot. Nick Bosa stands up to a 4 on the white die very easily and brings him down for a yard loss. 4th and 3 Dallas at the 7. And we're going to kick a field goal and tie this game up. Brandon Aubrey, 2 through 11 from here, and he drills it. And we're inside of 2 minutes left in the third quarter here. San Francisco and Dallas now tied 16 apiece. And again, the amazing part about that, as we get toward the fourth quarter here, San Francisco has 290 yards. Dallas has 119. They just crossed 100 yards of offense. But here they are. Niners tie game from their 25. First down screen pass. McCaffrey has it. Beats the linebacker. First down yardage out across the 35, across the 40, and brought down at the 42. Seventh tackle by Stephon Gilmore. But not before McCaffrey moves the sticks. Niners now out to the 42-yard line. Here's a first down run right back to McCaffrey on his card. Pick up a 4. McCaffrey's missed most of the big numbers on his card, and he's had plenty of shots at it on the wrong column. 18 carries for 104 so far. 2nd and 6 now. Malik Hooker up close, showing blitz. Back to pass. Purdy looking deep. He's going to his tight end Kittle, and no good, incomplete. Purdy on his card rolled a 3. His completions are on 4 and 5. Just missed it. 3rd down and 6. Big 3rd and 6 here for the Niners. Stay in their base, blocking back as usual. Dallas will set up in a nickel. Problem with guarding San Francisco is all you see is weapons across the field. Defense looks past. They double a couple of receivers, but on 3rd and 6, we got to run. Draw right at the middle. McCaffrey, first down yardage. He's got a nice pickup on that one, 14 yards. That was a +4 on the defensive card, but there were a couple of boxes there. And as I alluded to with the double teams, linebackers were out of position. Niners capitalized. Move the sticks as we end the 3rd quarter, tied up at 16 apiece. On to the 4th quarter we go. And we have a first down pass incomplete by Purdy. Niners have a 2nd and 10 at the Dallas 40. Great game here. Battle between a couple of longtime coaches, Piers and Mogg. Quick slant over the middle. 2 men in zone, incomplete. Nice set of dice there for Dallas as they did call run. So they were exposed on the offensive cards. 2 linebackers in zone, though, saved them. It's 3rd and 10 now for San Fran. They're at the 40, right at the fringe of field goal range there for Jake Moody. Blocking back set nickel here from the defense. Yeah, Moody's range goes right to the 40 where they're at here on 3rd and 10. Back to pass, flat, right side to the fullback. And Juszczyk has got it, and he beats the fullback. Beats the linebacker, and that's good for a first down again. Linebacker in zone, extra short gain. Fullback Kyle Juszczyk. Proving my point a moment ago, there's 5 dynamic weapons on the other side there when you're staring across at the San Fran offense. 1st and 10 on that big conversion. Now at the Dallas 28-yard line. Purdy goes over 200 yards passing. 4-3 blitz. Defensively, Malik Hooker creeps close. Flat pass. Left side, this is going to McCaffrey. No good, incomplete, but a penalty. And Dallas came across, so mark off 5 yards. It's 1st and 5, San Francisco. Malik Hooker comes up close, showing blitz, but they just run. Flat pass it is, though. McCaffrey, receiver result. He's got a catch and a first down. Brought down at the 13-yard line, pickup of 10. Deron Bland on the tackle. Just over 13 minutes remaining in this tie ball game. Back to pass. Purdy, quick slant over the middle. Defense was looking run. It's a nice yak opportunity to his tight end, Kittle. He's got the catch. He's got the space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kittle's 5th catch of the game. And Purdy hooks up for his first touchdown pass. 13 yards on the score. The extra point from Moody is up and good. And with 12:54 to go in this game, San Fran on the road, back out in front again, 23-16. Short kickoff by Moody, fielded at the 9, and a nice return by Turpin. He's always dangerous, and he gets all the way out to the 48. Turpin, a 39-yard return on a short kick from Moody. And Dallas has a short field already at the 48-yard line. Plenty of time left in this one. Our game earlier tonight came down to the final play as well. That was a close one. Back to pass. Prescott looks deep, but he's forced to scramble. Left side. He's got first down yardage, and he keeps going. Gain of 19 before Talanoa Hufanga brings him down. His second scramble of the day for 26 total yards. First and 10 now at the San Fran 33-yard line. Coach Bruce Mogg now dials up a flat pass right side to his tight end. Empty zone. Ferguson's got it, and an 8-yard pickup. Niners left the middle linebacker home, but abandoned the flats. Mogg made that call at the right time. 2nd and 2. 2 tight end set. Pollard the tailback. Safety up close, showing blitz. Defense, they thinks run, but it's flat. Screen, right side. Pollard's got it, and a first down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 10. Dallas moving quickly. Looking to tie this game up. Gibson up close, showing blitz from the safety position for San Fran. Prescott, back to pass. Looking short. He's looking at his tight end, Ferguson, and he's going to be forced to run with it. And this time he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. There is a penalty, however, and it's holding against Dallas. So he was basically brought down on a sack by Hargrave. But San Fran will take the penalty instead. Holding, and so it's 1st and 20 Dallas. All the way back to the 25-yard line of San Francisco now. Prescott back to pass, and here comes the sack again. Javon Hargrave. Hargrave had a sack wiped away because his own team accepted a holding penalty instead. So his team takes the sack away from him. He comes back the next play and says, I'm going to get it anyway. 2nd and 29 Dallas now at the 34. Two tight end set. Here comes a screen left side. This one goes to Pollard, and that's going to be good for 8 yards. 6 on the wide dive got us to the 0-man column. Limited yardage there. 3rd and 21 now at the 26. Aubrey. He's the weapon. He can hit that field goal from anywhere. But Bruce Mogg going to be conservative. Another screen call. Right side to Pollard. Out of the backfield. Yak opportunity for him. Pollard has a good roll and nice yardage, but it's going to be short of the first down. Pickup of 15. Sets up a 4th and 6 at the 11. Dallas trails by 7. There's 8:42 to go. You need 6 for a first down. I think you got to take the field goal here. 4th and 6 at the 11. Just under 9 minutes. You're trailing by 7 at home. And Coach Mogg has made his decision as 4 wide receivers have split out. Gallup and Cooks to the left. Tolbert and CeeDee Lamb to the right. Prescott out of the shotgun. He's got Pollard beside him. Another 4th down play in this game. 6 yards are needed for a first down. Niners are in a nickel. Decision time for Coach Mogg. We're waiting on the play call. He's got a look-in pass. Linebacker is home, and he's a 6. It's going to Michael Gallup. Receiver is the result. He needs 6. He's got the catch, and he's got 6 exactly. Michael Gallup. It's brought down by Fred Warner, but not before he stretches the ball out enough to get just the first down he needed. Dallas now on the big conversion. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Safety up close shows blitz for the defense. Dallas is 2 for 2 now on 4th downs. One of the ways he's staying in this game. Two tight end set. Might we see an end run to Pollard? We do indeed. The defense guesses run and puts a man in zone. That shouldn't be good news, and he does indeed lose a couple. First and goal at the 5 just became second and goal at the 7. Pollard, a horrible night. 14 runs for 9 yards. San Fran defense making a clown show out of the Dallas running back. Clock shows 7:48 to go in this game. San Fran is up by 7. But Dallas is on the precipice of tying it. Second and goal here at the 7. Two tight end offense. Defense looks pass. Here's another pitch out. Pollard's going to go again. Around the left side to the defensive car we go. And that's going to hold him to just 2 yards. So now back to a third and goal at the 5. Two tight end set here for Dallas. Safety is going to show blitz here on third and goal at the 5. Gibson up close for San Francisco. 4-2-5 defense is what they're showing. And on third and goal of the 5, defense looks pass. It's off tackle. They get it on the running back card like they won in Dallas, but it doesn't do any good. Pollard gets just 2 yards in his wrong column, and we have a fourth and goal at the 3. Pollard has been struggling to run all night. 16 carries, 13 yards. He's across a good to excellent run defense that's looking every bit of that. Can you really go for this? Fourth and goal at the 3, 6 minutes remain. Bruce Mogg answers the question again. He's gotten 2 fourth down conversions. He's going one more time. Fourth and goal at the 3. Two tight ends have split out here for Dallas. Ferguson and Schoonmaker. Brandon Cooks on the left side. CeeDee Lamb on the right side. We've got Pollard the tailback. Coach Rich Pierce sets up his defense. It's 4-2-5 again. Leaves the linebacker zone open, at least for show right now. Safety up close showing blitz. Gibson. Another big call in the game. Do you have the guts to run it again to Pollard against this defense? You need 3 yards, but you're averaging 0.8 on the day. Feels like you got to throw, right? Got a good short pass quarterback. The receivers are all double teamed, but it's a run. Pollard up the middle. Touchdown. Dallas. Pollard gets it done on his card. 3-yard touchdown dive for Tony Pollard. As his average goes from 0.8 to 0.9 at just the right time. Extra point is good. That would tie the game, but a penalty on that. Roughing the kicker against San Francisco. I imagine Dallas might take that on the kickoff. Or would they want to go for 2 here and take the lead instead? Do you want to take that point off the board? Coach Mogg, another call. We haven't got the call yet, which tells me he's thinking about it. Call's made. He'll take the point, settle for the tie game, and he's kicking off from the 50. Not surprisingly, we have a touchback. And with 6:18 to go in this game, we are all tied up 23-23. Let's take a look at the disparity on the yards. I know Dallas has done better in the second half here to close that. But San Fran has outgained them 2-1, basically 360 to 181. Dallas is 1 for 11 on third downs, but 3 for 3 on fourth downs. Gotta love this game. Off tackle, left side, Christian McCaffrey, and he's got 6. As he's going to beat the defensive tackle, Odigizua. Second down and 4. San Fran, like they've been all day, staying in that blocking back set. Safety up close, showing blitz. The key is on McCaffrey, but back to pass. Short. It's going to Kittle and incomplete. Donovan Wilson breaks that up. 4 on the white die. Just not enough for Kittle to beat him. And it's 3rd and 4 San Francisco. Dallas an opportunity to get off the field and get the ball back. Or would Rich Pierce go for it on 4th and short? If memory serves, I think that's a pretty aggressive coach, but that'd be a heck of an aggressive play, tied at your own 31. Safety up close, showing blitz, Malik Hooker again. His name has not been forgotten from the late second half. 3rd and 4, back to pass, short. It's going to Ayuk. He's got it, 1st down, but a penalty, and San Fran is called for holding. Oh, my. Big penalty. Ayuk caught it, but holding was spotted. It's 3rd and 14 now at the 21, and San Fran's coming out in a different formation. 3 wide receivers, 1 halfback. 9th penalty of the game for San Francisco. Ray McLeod splits out wide left. Haven't seen much of him today. McCaffrey's beside Purdy out of the shotgun. Dallas is in a nickel. 3rd and 14. Purdy on his card on short pass right has some very long completions. I'm sure no one knows that better than that quarterback. He needs 14. He's got a plus 15, plus 14, and plus 16 near the middle of that card. Back to pass, indeed. Short, he's going to Ray McLeod, but he is doubled. Great call, but it's going to be flush. So he's going to dump it off instead. Now we're going to the halfback, McCaffrey. Receiver result, McCaffrey's got the catch, but not enough for a 1st down in his right column. So 4th down and 9. We're under 5 minutes to go now, 4:48. San Francisco is going to have to punt it back to Dallas from their 26. I thought they were, but San Francisco is going to go for this. 4th and 9 at their own 26. Tied 23 apiece, 4:48 to go. Who am I to question the defending world champion? But wow, that gets my attention. 3 wide receivers have split out for San Francisco on this 4th and 9. Ray McLeod is out there again. Nickel from the Dallas Cowboys. Safety Hooker is up close showing blitz. Back to pass. San Fran, they're looking short. They're going for Ayuk to the defensive card. Receiver opportunity. Ayuk cannot make the catch. Ayuk had a shot at it on his right column. Plenty of opportunities there, but a bad roll on an interesting defensive call, or an interesting call there from the offense. Coach Rich Pierce has now given it to Dallas and their amazing kicking weapon. 1st and 10 at San Fran's 26. 4:30 to go in this one. 2 tight end offense for Dallas. Back to pass, and Dak Prescott is brought down quickly. Nick Bosa is in for his 3rd sack of the game. Just a 3-yard loss, but Bosa with a big play. 2nd and 13 now at the San Fran 29. Remember, their kicker, no danger of getting out of range. Should be a 2 through 10 unless you get multiple sacks or holding penalties. On 2nd and 13, 2 tight end set for Dallas here. And Gibson, the safety of San Fran, is up close. He'll show blitz. Flat pass, right side. This one's going to the tight end, Jake Ferguson. And we go to the defensive card. Receiver, Ferguson's got a chance. He's got the catch. And he's got 7 yards. And that'll make it a much more manageable 3rd down and 6 for Dallas. The clock is winding down. 3:18 and counting show in this game. Niners and Cowboys tied 23 apiece. Winner goes to the NFC Championship game. Cowboys, 2 tight ends on this 3rd and 6 play. Nickel defense from the Niners. Here's a draw up the middle. Pollard, and he's going nowhere. Just a 1-yard gain, call for a blocking back. We haven't seen many fullbacks in this game on the Dallas side. 4th and 5, Brandon Aubrey is on for a 38-yard field goal. It's up and right through for their money kicker. And with 2:24 to go in this game, Dallas has moved in front of San Francisco 26-23. And after a touchback, Niners will begin at their own 25. Both teams, all 3 timeouts remaining. Back to a base run set. Purdy back to pass. He's looking deep. Empty zone, but the defense guesses pass. Does the blitz get home? That's what Dallas needs. They do not. But it's a flush. He's forced to dump it off. We're now out to the fullback use check. Yak opportunity set up nicely by Purdy. And use check makes good hay with that. Nice catch. First down yardage. Gain of 10. He does not get out of bounds. And unless somebody wants to stop the clock, that's going to be the 2-minute warning. We have a nail biter here in Dallas as we reach the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys at home have the fans on their feet, cheering on their defense, screaming loudly. They're up 26-23. San Fran has 2 minutes and all 3 timeouts. They're at their own 35. Still in a base set. Malik Hooker, safety is up close, showing blitz again. Niners running it right up the middle for McCaffrey. On his card, wrong column, just a gain of 3, but a penalty against the Dallas defense being across too early. I think that's at least the 3rd time today they've done that, and it'll set up a 1st and 5 here. San Fran at the 40. If Moody's looking to tie it up with a field goal, his range again goes out to the 40, but doesn't really get close to the automatic call until you're getting to the 22. 1st and 5, back to pass. Purdy short, going for Ayuk, and no good, incomplete. Purdy could not find it on his card. 2nd down and 5. Purdy 20 for 36, 243 on the game, 1 touchdown, and 2 very big INTs. 2nd and 5, defense looks run. It is off tackle, right side, McCaffrey, and he's going to pick up a couple on the offensive card. Nobody was in the zone, but pretty good roll if you're the Dallas coach, and it's 3rd and 3. Nobody stops the clock as it runs all the way down to 1:22. 3rd and 3, San Fran at their own 42. Base, run, set as usual. 4-3, Hooker showing blitz again for Dallas. Back to pass, looking deep. Empty zone, but the defense guessed pass. He gets rid of it, but on the offensive card, quarterback, Purdy hits his man deep. George Kittle has got it. Inside the 30, inside the 20. He's going to go, folks. Touchdown! Purdy to Kittle. A 58-yard touchdown strike with just over a minute left in the game. San Francisco, after giving up a 4th down inside their own territory, allowing Dallas to move ahead with a field goal, comes back with a big touchdown strike from their quarterback as Purdy is now over 300 yards passing, and San Fran is up 30-26 after the PAT. Well, that's an important PAT because that means Dallas needs 6. They need the touchdown. The defending champs making that call look great. That's awesome. Never doubt a defending champion. 1st and 10. Dallas at their own 25. They've got 67 seconds and 3 timeouts to traverse the field and win the game. Here's a 1st down, flat pass left side. 2-man in zone, but on the quarterback card, Prescott comes through, nails his short gain. Lamb trying to get out of bounds, but can't get there. Travarius Ward brings him down at the Dallas 41 as Dallas will burn their 1st timeout. That stops the clock with exactly 1 minute left. A trip to the NFC Championship on the line. Out of the shotgun, now 4 wide receivers on the field. Niners in a nickel, back to pass. Prescott looks deep. Defensive card, incomplete. Trying to hook up with Michael Gallup. In a 1-man column, nothing doing there. 2nd and 10. 59 yards away from Pater. Ironically, I believe the same amount that was just had. Back to pass. Looking deep. Going to Jalen Tolbert, and he's double teamed. Let's see what happens here. I know Dallas is looking for a dump off. They're going to get it. He's flushed out of the pocket, going into the flat to CeeDee Lamb, and a good opportunity for him. Receiver is just going to give him a 3-yard gain. Bad break, and he doesn't get out of bounds. Cowboys are forced to take their second timeout. CeeDee Lamb just 3 yards out of a zero-man column result defensively. Bad break for him. 3rd and 7. Dallas at their 44. 45 seconds left. Prescott out of the shotgun. Prescott back to pass. He looks short. He's going for Gallup. He's got it. First down, but he doesn't get out of bounds. Brought down by the safety Gibson at the San Fran 42. So does Dallas want to burn their last timeout? Spike it with 30 seconds left? He will spike it. Saves the last timeout. And so it's 2nd and 10 with 30 seconds remaining. You're at the 42-yard line. Boy, the math says you're going to have to sneak in a long gain here somewhere, probably. Then again, both these quarterbacks have some long, short passes. Still tougher for Prescott. 2nd down and 10 now. 4 wide receivers split out. Final 30 seconds of this one. Coming down to the wire. Flat pass left side. Man stayed home. It's caught. It's going to be a 6-yard gain, and he does not get out of bounds. Randy Gregory brought him down, and Dallas is having to burn their final timeout. That stops the clock with 22 seconds. 3rd and 4 at the 36. And as I'm looking at this, it looks to me like you really only have a couple of long passes left, a couple of Hail Marys from Prescott. Good call by Coach Pierce, leaving the linebacker home at that time. Prescott, 22 of 33 for 208. Trying to deliver a win here for Bruce Mogg in the final minute. 3rd and 4 at the San Fran 36. And the call is in from Coach Mogg. Back to pass, looking short. And he does have his man. He does not get out of bounds, but a defensive penalty. And that's going to be a big, big break for the offense. So a 10-yard completion, Prescott to Gallup. He did not get out of bounds, but San Fran had come across early defensively. So they declined the penalty. That allows the clock to stop, and they get the 10-yard gain. 15 seconds left, now 1st and 10 at the 26. Really now a lot more ways now that Dallas can win the game. Do they want to go long? They could have as many as 3 shots at that. So a critical penalty defensively. 1st and 10 at the 26. Again, no timeouts. A sack wouldn't end it. I think you'd have 1 second left, I believe. So much at stake. 3-2-6 defense here from the defense. So Coach Rich Pierce is going to get a couple safeties on the field. He has the option to keep them both back. He does not. Well, we've got a screen pass, left side, 1 man in zone. He's rated a 0. We're going to Pollard. 6 on the white die to the defensive card, but a bad roll from there. It's just a 4-yard completion. And let's see if he gets out of bounds. He does not. And so he can spike the ball. That's it. It's going to be 1 second remaining. Great play by the San Fran defense on this last drive here, as every chance Dallas had to get out of bounds, it seems like, has come up aces with the San Fran defense. Good tackling. 3rd down and 6. This game is now down to the final play, just like our earlier game tonight. 1 second remains. Dallas, 3rd and 6. They're at the San Fran 22. That number is striking me as the kind of one that you can hit a flat pass and get on that 10 roll, that plus 23. It's either that or you're looking long, right? Dallas with a desperation final play from 22 yards out to try to get Bruce Mogg and his Dallas Cowboys into the NFC Championship game. Trying to stop him, the USFFL, the reigning champions, San Fran 49ers, and Coach Rich Pierce. Dallas has chosen to come out in a 2 tight end set. CeeDee Lamb out to the right. Brandon Cooks out to the left. The tight ends are Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. I have to think that might mean Peyton Hendershot can go the distance. He actually can. I'm sure Ferguson can. 3rd and 6. The Niners have chosen a nickel defense. That still allows them to put 2 men deep because of the base 2 tight end set from the Cowboys. And I would expect he's going to do that. Final play of this one, waiting on Coach Mogg. What do we have here? All right, I guess we're waiting for the play. It looked like something happened, but we still have the same setup. Oh, I think San Fran called a timeout. They wanted probably to see what he was going to do, maybe. I don't know. Or he's icing him, who knows, but we're right back again, 3rd and 6 from the 22. Dallas is 22 yards away from winning this game, but this is the final play, barring a defensive penalty. And indeed, the Niners have changed their defensive formation. They're now back in a 3-2-6. And as I alluded to earlier, I got to think if you're going deep, you're going to meet 2 men and have to complete this on your card. I still think your odds are better there than gambling on an empty flat. We'll see what Coach Mogg thinks. And it is indeed deep to Michael Gallup. He's doubled. That means probably only 1 chance on his card. It goes to the defensive card. And back in the back of the end zone, it is picked off by the Niners. That is the final play of the game. As on the last play of the game, an interception of a Dak Prescott Hail Mary to Michael Gallup. He was doubled by the linebacker Gregory. And San Fran is going to get out of Dallas with a big win on the road, 30-26. The defending champions have advanced to the NFC Championship game for the 2nd straight year. Just invited both the coaches on if they want to talk about this one. Wow, 30-26. San Fran outgained Dallas 441-239. Dallas took him to the final play. Coaches exchanging pleasantries. Purdy passed 21 of 37 for 301 yards. Yeah, those 2 big picks. Both quarterbacks had a pair. Purdy gave up a pick 6 to Malik Hooker. Hooker picked him off twice. McCaffrey goes 21 for 126. Good effort from him. Tony Pollard, 18 carries, 17 yards. Prescott passed for a 58.6 rating. And I already told you what Tony Pollard did. It's really strange looking at that game. We do welcome Rich to the broadcast, Mr. Rich Pierce. How are we doing tonight, buddy?
I just stopped by my cardiologist.
Oh, mackerel. What a game that was. Congratulations, first and foremost, on the victory. Let me get Bruce in here. He's just showed up as well. Good evening, Bruce. Gentlemen,
howdy, guys.
Tell me about your game.
Bruce, hell of a game, buddy.
It sure was.
It was one of the better ones. You don't get too many games like that too often, but a lot of chances, a lot of gambles on both sides, and I was just fortunate enough to come out on top.
I was shocked that you gambled inside your own end there near the end. With like whatever.
Yes, I'm curious about that.
2.5 minutes left. Tell me your thinking on that one.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that there was about maybe
it's 4th and 9.
4 minutes left, right? 5 minutes?
4th and 9, and there was just under 5 minutes left. I think it was 4:48, if I remember. Does that sound right, Bruce?
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking that if I punted it, you're going to run out the clock, or you got a long kickoff, right? So I was thinking I'm gonna try to go for it to keep the ball, right? I didn't want you to just run the clock out on me, and then I figured if I missed it, and you're going to kick a field goal, if I punted it, you're going to kick a field goal. If I miss it, you're going to kick a field goal. And I just figured that being closer to the end zone, maybe you just bring it in. I just wanted to have the ball last. You know what I'm saying? That was my philosophy there. I just wanted to have the ball last. And if I needed to get 7 or I needed to get 3, I just didn't want you to just bleed the clock, run flat pass, and then kick a friggin' 59-yarder. You know what I'm saying? So that,
which you can do.
I know exactly. So
Yeah.
that was my thinking, and you know, Purdy's got.
I just gotta say that was about the ballsiest call I feel like I've ever seen from a standpoint of, like, I think I see some coaches sometimes in the regular season, they'll take chances that I'm like, I don't think you'd do that in a second round playoff game, and to see the defending champ come up there and make that call, I'm like, holy shit! I just thought that was an amazing, crazy call.
I think it came back to my 25. I think I got 10 yards on a flat pass, so I was at the 35, right? And then it was 4th and 8 or something. Another friggin' penalty on that one, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm at about the 32. So I figured, you know, I punted. I don't have the best punt return card. I don't have the greatest punter. You bring up, you'd be a field goal range anyway. So I just said I might as well. If you didn't have such a great field goal kick, I probably wouldn't have done it. But
I hadn't thought. Yeah, that's a fair point. Aubrey is such a weapon.
oh my God, it's like, and then 2 kickoffs. I think you got it. Like I only kicked it to the 9. You brought it back to the 30. I mean, you started 2 drives on like, you know, the 45. So you were practically in range already. You know what I mean? He's a tough guy to. You know, you got to always think about that the kicker. So.
Yeah. Well, you snuffed out my run. I thought I'd be able to get a few yards on run, but I think Pollard was like 19 carries and 18 yards or something.
It's the other way.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
No, you're right. It was
like
19 and 18. Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
I was fortunate to have some, you know, when I was run blitzing you, or when I was blitzing you, I happened to have that guy in the right zone a few times.
Several
times.
times.
-2, end run -2, a linebacker in zone. So, you know, I was fortunate to pick the right zone there. But you know, I know Purdy's got a good card, but boy, I'll tell you what, I was definitely afraid of Prescott. You know, you didn't get the must run as often on 7 as I thought you might. And it was good, though. It mixed up the plays. I don't think you threw to CD Lamb once. I think you threw to him on a looking pass one time. I think that was about it.
Couple flats. He's covered by a 6, and he's the most dangerous receiver I have. I don't really have dangerous receivers besides him. So people tend to try to double team him to take him out of the game. So I start throwing to guys like Schoonmaker and Cook sometimes, just because I want to get it off his card. I don't need the receiver part of it because Prescott is so good. So I just want to get it to his card and avoid the double team. That's my strategy. So
I was curious.
I get it.
I was curious why you were throwing a Schoonmaker. I'm like, who the hell's a Schoonmaker guy? I looked at his card. It really wasn't that impressive.
Nope.
And you were going up against a 6 there as well until he got hurt. And I was like, why does he keep throwing to this guy? But, you know.
Like I say, I just want to get it to his card. And if the receiver comes up,
I'll tell you, you played well because you went for it 4th and goal. 4th, but first I had what was it, like 4th and 10, punt, penalty, 4th and 5, midfield. You went for it and got it. That was a great call. That led to a score. And then down the end, 4th and 3 on the goal, 4 straight runs. I was like, he cannot run this thing a 4th time. So you definitely, you know, played well there, but you did not catch any breaks on that last drive. Couldn't get out of bounds to save your life, and that was
frustrating.
Huge.
Yeah, I called that out as the Niners making great tackles to keep you in bounds all the time.
Yeah. Not a single one did I get out of bounds on that. It's like 5 or 6 plays there. It's like, oh, come on, give me one, please.
And
when you think about
think
where
you did
you
have
ended, when you think about where that drive ended and your desperation passes at the 20, all you needed was to get out of bounds maybe once or twice, and you could have been making some more reasonable plays at the end of that drive. It was impacting for sure.
Oh, for sure.
The only benefit you did have on that drive was a penalty stop the clock on that third down short pass for 10 yards. That was favorable. But that was it. Everything else, you just, spiking it or, hurrying up or using your
Malik
timeout.
Hooker about got you back in the game, Bruce, right?
What's that?
Malik Hooker. He about got you back in the game with
Yes.
like back-to-back interceptions to set you up inside his 35.
Yep. Yeah, I got lucky on a double team and then 2 guys in zone there or whatever. And I was hoping to run the second one back too. That's the only way I get
that would have been something.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I couldn't help but kind of root for that, but what happens.
That was I think the score then was 13-3. I had the ball 3 minutes left or something. I'm like, okay, let me take a nice methodic drive here, and boom, flat pass, 2 men.
All of a sudden, it's 13-10.
Yeah, and then the next one was right on Purdy's card, another flat pass, and you got that one as well. But that was good. That evened it up, made it a new game here in the second half. You had some great calls, and you probably would have won if you would have got out of bounds on the last. 5 for 5. You couldn't get out of bounds.
You never know. I would have liked to have that opportunity, but great game, Rich. You handle that team well. You make everybody work for all the scores against you. So
no doubt about that.
Good luck, Rich.
Well, think about it this way, Bruce. If you had gotten out of bounds and you were first and goal at the 3, you would have had a snap fumble and you would have been more aggravated. Better off the way. This is the outcome.
But I was kind of sad with hitting that 5 long gain on Purdy's card to take the lead there. And then during my drive, I had 1 completion on 9 on Prescott's, but I threw the short pass instead of the long pass. Long pass 9 hits the long gain. So just chose. I threw a long gain on the first one and didn't hit. The second one I didn't hit. So it was just a 50-50 chance of when I'm going to throw that long pass. But oh well.
Yeah. Well, I think the strat gods were saying that people can't keep the long pass zone empty all game and not pay for it. So
you noticed that, eh?
The sin of it was that they completed on my card instead of your card. But
I'm watching. If you're going to leave it open too much, you have to make them think twice. You're right about that.
Yeah. But it's tough to complete long passes in this game, So, and that's a good defensive card to do it on. I mean, that defender stuff is only down around 11 and 12, and his 8 and 9 are empty. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is going to be tough to do. Yeah. So
it's really good. They're really good.
Yeah. So.
Well, anyway. Listen, congratulations to you, Bruce, on a good season and a good effort tonight. And I'm sure we'll see you coming back and making a run with your Cowboys again next year. And Rich Pierce, you're on to the NFC title game. Any preference on who you want to see come out of the Seattle game at home against the Packers?
I've had great games against both of those guys. I think when I won it last year, I had to go through both of them. Or when I went to it and lost to Anthony, I had to go through both. I mean, both those teams, we've had battles no matter what. So each one is going to be a great game. They're 2 great coaches, and they know how to get the most out of their teams. And it'll be good. It'll be a good one.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll look forward to it. That game's coming up this weekend. I appreciate you guys both popping on and saying hi. Appreciate that very much.
Thanks for all the work you do, Tim. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I love
it. Echo that. Thanks, Tim.
All right. You guys have a great night. Thanks on a great game. All right. You take care.
Take care.
All right. That's it, everybody. We're going to wrap it up here. The first divisional playoff game is done. Congratulations to Rich Pierce and the San Francisco 49ers as the first team to advance to the conference championship. They will face the winner of Seattle and Green Bay. That's coming up later this weekend. Stay tuned as there is more USFFL right around the corner. Bye.